Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining the problem survey tabulation. So it was asked in at contest beginner contest, sorry, at coder beginner contest 471. So let's read out the problem. Takahashi is tallying the result of a survey. N people answered the survey and the ith person's answer is a string SOFI consisting of English letters. Okay, find the maximum number of people who gave the same answer in the survey. Okay, here's the case of letters in the answer is not distinguished. So let's say we have capital A, capital C, AtCoder, all caps or all small. These three all are, considered as the same answer basically. So yeah, let's, you know, understand the problem statement. So it's a B problem. Survey tabulation. So what they've said is they've given n strings. Okay, and Takashi is basically trying to, make a survey out of which this n strings, uh, and these strings are basically answers of the survey. So what he's trying to do is he wants which answer has occurred maximum times, and the frequency of that answer we have to, basically uh, display. So whatever n strings we have, let's take S1, S2, S3 up to so on, Sn. So these strings, uh, it may have in any form. Let's say S1 is like AtCoder, S2 is like AtCoder, S3 is like all small AtCoder. So all these answers are considered as same answer. Okay. So it's an easy problem. What we have to do is we have to just take a map and we'll be storing the string, whatever string we have, and the int value. String is basically the answers like S1, S2, the strings, okay? Sn, and answer is basically the frequency, like how many times it has occurred, how many times it has occurred, okay? So yeah, let's understand some example. So in the first example, we have NS7 and we have ARC, ABC, AHC, again we have ABC, then beginner, and we have ABC, and we have AHC. So these 7 strings are basically the answers of the survey. So how do we solve this? As I said, we have to take a map. Since the answers can be, in capital letters or small letters, the characters of the answer. So one thing will follow is that every character, whatever we have, we will just, put that into either lowercase or, capital letters. But for, simplicity, let's put into a small case. So this ARC becomes this thing. ABC is already smaller. AHC is also smaller case. ABC again becomes this thing. Beginner is already in lowercase. ABC is this thing is lowercase, and then AHC. So ARC we have got. So we'll insert ARC and its frequency is 1. Then we have ABC, which is B. So ABC is occurred one time. Then we have AHC. Okay, it has occurred one time. Then we have ABC. We have already ABC here, so its frequency will be 2. Then we have beginner. Okay, its frequency is 1. Then we have ABC. Already we have ABC, so its frequency will be 3 now. Then we have AHC. AHC is already there, so its frequency will be 2. So out of this, if you see, the most frequent answer is ABC. So we have to return 3 as the answer. So this is the way that we'll be solving. Let's go to VS Code and try to solve them. So for every test case, we have n as the answer. Okay. And we have then strings we have, right? So as I said, we'll be taking an order map. We'll be storing string and we'll be storing its frequency. Let's call frequency. And we'll take answer initially as 0, like which answer is occurred most time. Initially it will be 0. Now we'll run a loop, uh, like all the elements will be taking. Okay, let's take string first as an input. Now what we'll have to do is we'll have to make sure all the characters of the string are lowercase. So we'll run a loop, and we'll call character ch in the string, and this ch will be we have a lower function in you know um, C++, so this will lower the character. If it is capital, then it will be in lower. So now what we have to do is we have to insert this particular string into frequency map. So it will be str plus plus. So once you have got the frequency, here only will update the answer. So answer will be max of answer comma frequency of str. Okay, so we'll definitely get the answer. We need to output. Let's try to run it. Let's try to submit. So it got accepted. So in this way, you got to easily solve the problem. And if you try to analyze the time complexity is O of n into the length of this string. Okay, the length of this string at max in the question they've said, it will be like from 1 to 10, right? So yeah, it will be 10 into n, basically linear you can think of, and space complexity is again O of n because we are maintaining frequency map. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.